Welcome back everyone. This is Teacher Marge, and in this lesson video, we will be discussing about percent of decrease, particularly discount. So magsosolve tayo ng mga discount problem. Ibig sabihin nun, I will be showing you some tips at saka mga clue words para masabi ninyo na discount problem ang isang percent problem. And we will be solving discount problems using ratio and proportion, or yung tinatawag na finding the missing term. So, kung hindi pa ninyo alam kung paano yung pagsosolve ng isang direct proportion, may I suggest that you visit my channel, hanapin ninyo doon yung proportion problem, yung direct proportion in particular. Para panoorin ninyo yon, so you'd get an idea of how we are going to solve the discount problem. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, pag sinabing discount, what we mean by discount? This means do not. So, pag sinabing discount, we do not count. Okay, meron tayong hindi ibinibilang. Meron tayong ibinabawas. So, for this reason, we can say that when we are talking about discounts, we remove something from. Okay? So, remove from. Or, pwede din naman, it is less the original price. Okay? Kasi usually, makikita natin yan pag sinabing discount sa mga sale. Okay? So, it's less the original price. So, kagaya na sinabi ko, makikita rin ninyo yan sa sale. Or, pwedeng sabihin natin, an item is on sale. Okay? Another clue would be the word off. Okay? Ano pa ba? Usually, we find discount during bargains. Okay? Kapag may naka-bargain. So, everything that has something to do with removing a certain amount out of the original price is a discount problem. Okay? So, let's begin solving our first problem. Okay, our first problem says a coat that costs 2,250 pesos is now on sale at 15% off. How much does it cost now? Okay? So, una, tingnan natin yung mga clue words na meron dito. Okay? To tell outright na ito ay isang discount problem, ang makikita ninyo rito ay yung 15% off. Okay? So, kanina, sinabi ko sa inyo, yung off. It's a clue for a discount problem. So, since this is a discount problem, we will be preparing our table of values. So, to organize our the data given in the problem. So, for this reason, ang gagawin natin, we need to prepare a table like this. Okay. Ayan. Okay. Ano-ano ang ilalaman natin dyan? Una, this should be the base. Okay. Yan yung base. Tapos, dito yung ating rate and then yung percentage. Okay. Now, aside from that, ang ilalaman natin dun sa dalawa natin will be based upon the problem. So, since this is a discount problem, it's a percent of decrease. Okay? It's a percent of decrease. So, ibig sabihin, dun sa baba, we have a difference. So, magma-minus tayo dyan. Okay? So, para saan ito? Ibig sabihin dito, since this is a problem of percent of decrease, yung base natin, babawasan natin kung ano yung lumabas, yun yung difference. Okay? Now, aside from that, ang pamigay na rito sa table of values natin, you should always take note of that the base is always 100%. Okay? So, 100% yan. Now, if you have already prepared your table of values, then we can go on with filling them up accordingly. Okay? So, base dun sa problem na binigay sa atin. So, it says there, a coat that costs 2,250 is now on sale at 15% off. How much does it cost now? Okay, una, there are only two numbers given in the problem. Yung 15% off at saka 2,250 pesos. So, in this case, kagaya nung dun sa mga percent problems natin, ang una nating i-identify ay yung rate. Okay? What is this 15%? So, dahil meron tayong clue word na off, so yung 15% niyan will go dito dun sa decrease rate. Decrease rate. So, ilalagay natin dyan 15. Okay? 15%. Okay. Now, since 100% ang base, ang decrease natin ay 15%, yung difference niyan will be 85%. Okay? So, nag-minus tayo. Base, lagyan natin dyan. Base minus decrease is equal to difference. So, ganun din ang gagawin natin nun. Pababa. 100 minus 15 is 85. Now, let's have now the percentage column. Puro amount ito. Saan natin ilalagay yung 2,250 pesos? Doon ba siya sa base or doon sa decrease? Take note, ang base ay original price. Okay? Original ang base. Now, saan natin ilalagay yung 2,250? Is it sa base or dun sa decrease or dun sa difference? Tignan natin yung tanong. Okay? Ang sinabi dyan, how much does it cost now? Okay, how much does it cost now? Ibig sabihin, we are looking for the current. Okay? Current. Pag nandyan yung now, ito, ang ibig sabihin niyan ay current. Current price. Okay? Yung presyo niya ngayon. Or, in some books, that would be referring to the selling price or current price. Mas madaling intindihan pag sinabing current. Ibig sabihin yung sa ngayon yan. Okay? Ang current price, laging dito pumupunta. Okay? So, here, in our table, etong part na to is the current price. Okay? Yung decrease is the discount price. So, yung ating original or yung base is actually the original price. Okay? So, hindi naman siya tinanong magkano yung discount. Hindi rin naman ang tinatanong kasi ay yung current price. So, we put a question mark, we place a question mark here. So, nasaan yung 2,250? Balik tayo doon. A coat that costs 2,250 pesos is now on sale. So, most probably, hindi most probably, obviously, 2,250 pesos is the original price. Okay? So, 2,250. Okay, ma'am, ba't po ganun ang sign po ng pera ninyo? Okay, ganito yan. You always base your unit on the problem. So, kung sa problem, yung peso sign ay ganito, yung solution ninyo ganyan din. So, otherwise, it's Philippine peso or yung PHP, di dapat PHP din yan. So, in our problem, it's a peso sign here. So, yung solution natin, peso sign din na gano'n ang itsura. So, hindi tayo gagamit ng PHP kasi doon tayo nakaangkla sa problem. Okay, now, since we have our table, is it necessary for us to solve this one? So, hindi na. Kasi hindi naman yan kailangan. Ano lang ang kailangan natin para ma-solve? Ang kailangan lang natin ay ito, isa. At saka syempre yung may question mark. Okay, now, since every percent problem is a direct proportion problem, we will be solving this particular problem using direct proportion. Okay? So, ang gagawin lang natin dyan, we make a ratio out of 100 and 250 and 85 at saka doon. Okay? Now, hindi rin tayo mag-a-adjust ng decimal. So, gagamitin natin yung rate as is. We just remove the percent symbol. Tapos, ganun na lang yan. Okay? So, let's have our working equation. So, we have 100 is to 250 equals 85 is to, anong label yan? It's P. So, we'll have P. Okay? Now, then, we move on. Product of the means and product of extremes. Okay? Yung unknown, sa kaliwa natin isusulat. So, P, or pwede rin naman, if you want to, gusto ninyo, yung ayos niyan. Though, multiplication is commutative. 100 times P, yung extremes natin, is equal to the product of the means. So, 250 times 85. Okay? So, what is 250 times 85? That is equal to 100P. So, sa left side natin, 100 times P is 2250 or 2,250 times 85 is 191,250. Okay? We divide both sides sa kasama ni P, which is 100. Okay? Ma'am, pwede po ba kahit na anong number ang ipang divide? Hindi. Mas madali kung ano yung kasamang, kung ano yung factor na kasama nung unknown ninyo, yun ang gagamitin ninyong divisor. Okay? So, we'll cancel out 100. 100 divided by 100 is 1 times P. That leaves you with P. Is equal to 191,250 divided by 100. So, that would be, okay, dalawa, 1,912.50. Okay? Or, P will be, since it should have a peso sign, our percentage is 1,912 pesos and 50 centavos. Okay? So, how much does it cost now? How much does the quote cost now? So, mula 2,250, naging 1,912 pesos and 50 centavos. That's our first problem. Let's move on now to our second problem. Our second problem says, Carl paid 224 pesos for a book that is on sale at half the price. How much does it originally cost? Okay? So, again, this is a discount problem. Bakit siya discount problem? Kasi, hindi man natin nakita dyan na may discount siya directly. Ang nakalagay kasi dyan, it's on sale at half the price. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ibinibenta ngayon yung libro na at a lower price. So, it's a discount problem. Okay? Now, let's have now the table for problem number 2. So, as again, kagaya ng kanina, we prepare our table like this. So, okay, taas lang natin. We have here the base. And since this is a discount problem, pwede na rin natin ilagay dyan, discount. And then we have difference. Okay, here, it's the rate and then percentage. Okay, so pagpasensyahan nyo na yung preparation natin ng table. Okay. Now, lagyan na natin yung table natin. Kagaya ng kanina sinabi ko, the rate of the base is always 100%. Okay? And the rest will follow accordingly sa problem natin. Now, let's have the problem. Carl paid 224 pesos for a book that is on sale at half the price. So, anong ibig sabihin ng 224 pesos? Kasi obviously, dun sa problem natin, ito lang ang numero. So, pag tinanong kayo, what are the given? Malamang-lamang ang ilalagay nyo lang doon ay 224 pesos. When in fact, dalawa yung given dyan. It's 224 pesos and half the price. Okay? So, though obviously enough, alam ninyo kung anong kalalabasan ng ating sagot, no? But I will show you how to solve this problem using ratio and proportion. Okay? Particularly direct proportion. So, what is 224 pesos for a book that is on sale at half the price? Since Carl paid the book at 224 pesos, ibig sabihin, yung 224 pesos is the current price. Okay? Yan yung current price. And since that's a current price, saan natin ilalagay yung current price? Ilalagay natin yun dun sa difference. Okay? So, this is 224. Okay? Now, what else is given? It is on sale at half the price. So, kung 100% yan, pag sinabing half the price, it's 1/2 of 100. Ibig sabihin, the discount is 50%. So, pag nag-subtract tayo, 100 minus 50 is also 50%. Okay, so 100% less 50% is 50%. Okay, ano ang itinatanong? Ang itinatanong ay yung original cost niya. Okay, so in this particular problem, ang hinahanap natin ay yung original price. So, yung question mark natin, pupunta dun sa base, since this is the original price. Now, do we need to supply this with info? Yung cell na to? No more. We do not need that anymore. Kasi ang tinatanong lang naman ay yung original price at base dun sa problem, we have here 224. 50% lang yung pinayaran niya. Okay, so let's have our working equation for this. Anong dadamputin natin dyan? Ang dadamputin natin ay horizontal pairing. Okay, so yung 100 at saka yung question mark and 50 at saka 224. So, etong dalawang to ang kukunin natin. Okay, for our working equation. So, we'll copy this. We write these two as a ratio. So, it's 100 is to, question mark is under P. So, we'll have P equals, yung kabila natin, 50 is to 224. Okay? So, following, yung proportion, no? It's a direct proportion problem. We have the product of the means and the product of the extremes. Okay? Ang unknown natin ay nasa means. So, unahin natin isulat yung means natin. So, P times 50. P times 50 is equal to the product of the extremes. 100 times 224. Okay? What is 100 times 224? It's 22400 or 22,400. And that is equivalent to P times 50. Now, to remove 50, kasi ang kailangan lang natin ay yung P, hindi na kayo mag-iisip ng iba pang number na pang di-divide sa both sides ng equation, kung hindi yung 50 lang. Yung kasama nung unknown ninyo. So, 50. So, when we carry out the operation, 50 divided by 50 is 1. Okay? Times P. We'll have P. And 22400 divided by 50 is 448. Now, are we done? Hindi pa. Let's go back to our problem. How much does it originally cost? So, pag sinabing cost, malamang-lamang pera yan. And our monetary unit for this particular problem is the peso sign. Okay, so lalagyan natin yan ng peso sign. Ito yung sagot natin sa problem number 2. Let's have now problem number 3. Okay, problem number 3, we have Mrs. Cruz bought a dining table with a 35% discount. She paid 7,800 pesos for it. How much did she save? Okay, so this problem is a two-step problem. Okay, pero yung gagawin natin ngayon ay gagawin natin siyang direct proportion. So, before we have our working equation, ipe-prep muna natin yung ating table para makita ninyo kung bakit siya two-step problem. Pero dito sa paraan ng pagsosolve natin that I will show you, padadaliin lang natin. Okay? Para hindi nakakalito, it's better to have the table of values. Okay? So, let's prepare our table. As usual, we have here the base. Okay, akit natin, base. And then, this is a discount kasi nakita ninyo, diretso nang sinabi that there is a discount. It's a 35% discount. So, we'll have here discount. Okay, dahil discount yan, it's a difference. Okay, so we have here the rate and the percentage. Okay, as again, ang rate ng base ay 100%. Okay, let's now fill in our table according to the problem. Sabi dyan, Mrs. Cruz bought a dining table with a 35% discount. So, ibig sabihin, yung 35% dyan, that's a rate dahil may percent symbol siya and it's a discount rate. Okay? So, lalagay natin yan dito. 35%. Okay? So, wag muna mamaya na yung table. Tignan muna natin to. 100 less 35 is 65%. Okay? 100% minus 35% is 65%. Okay? Then, let's move on with the percentage column. She paid 7,800 pesos for it. Ibig sabihin, kung binayaran niya yan ng 7,800 or 7,800 pesos, that's the current price. And that means, if it's a current price, saan siya pupunta? Pupunta yan sa difference. Okay? Dito siya. Okay? So, we'll have here 7,800 pesos. So, tatandaan ninyo, ito ay lagi yung current price. Okay? So, it's or selling price. Then, what else? Ano yung tinatanong? How much did she save? Okay? Anong ibig sabihin ng save dyan? Ang ibig sabihin, meron siyang natipid. Okay? Meron siyang natipid. Doon sa tatlong amount, sa original, sa discount, at saka sa difference or sa current price, alin dyan ang nasave niya? Siyempre, ang nasave niya dyan, yung discount. Bakit? Kasi hindi niya babayaran yan. Okay? So, kung hindi mo yan babayaran, nasave mo yan. Okay? Kasi ito lang ang babayaran mo. Okay? So, ito yung iyong natipid. Okay? Yan yung na-save ni Mrs. Cruz from buying the dining table at a discount. Okay? So, ito yung ating question mark. Okay? Now, as I said, this is a two-step problem. Usually, ang gagawin ninyo dyan, you make use of the current price or the selling price and the base. Tapos, saka kayo magsasubtract. Now, since this is a direct proportion problem, isosolve natin ito using direct proportion and finding the missing terms. So, kagaya na sinabi ko, you look for that video that I have in my channel. Okay? So, ang gagamitin natin dito, itong 35% at saka yung question mark and yung 65% at saka 7/8. Okay? So, this is a direct proportion. Horizontal lang yung pagkopya natin. we begin with 35%. Okay, purahin muna natin tong si current price dyan. Okay. So, we'll have 35. Hindi na natin isinama yung percent symbol and then question mark under P equals 65 is to 7,800. Okay? So, that's our working equation. Next, we find the product of the means and the product of the extremes. At kagaya ng laging usapan, sa ratio and proportion, they should always be equal. So, means natin ang unahin nating isulat sa kaliwa kasi yun ang may unknown. So, we have P times 65 is equal to 35 times 7,800. Okay? Dulo sa dulo. Tsaka sa loob. Sa loob. Then, we carry out 35 times 7,800. And that is 273,000. Okay? And that is P times 65. Again, to get to get P or to solve for P, dahil may kasama siyang factor na 65, we divide both sides of the equation with the same number, 65. So, we could cancel out 65 here, leaving us with P. And what is 273,000 divided by 65? That is 4,200 pesos. Okay? So, ito yung ating sagot. So, how much did she save? By buying the dining table at a discount, nakatipid siya ng 4,200 pesos. Okay? So, that's all for now. I hope you learned something from it. Tip lang, kung sakali ang hinahanap ay rate, it would be based on the table. Siyempre, kung rate ang hinahanap, yung rate ang may unknown sa inyo. Pero, the manner by which you solve the problem would just still be the same. Okay? Pareho rin lang yon. Ang gagawin lang ninyo ay kumuha lang kayo ng pares horizontally. Okay? Siguraduhin ninyo na yung isang pares ninyo, kumpleto yung numero. Okay? And with regards to the table, yung base natin is always 100. Pag may binigay na rate, magsasubtract lang kayo since it's a percent of decrease, magsasubtract kayo para makuha ninyo yung isa. That makes up 100%. So, yung column ng rate, makukumpleto na ninyo. Tapos, saka ninyo po problemahin yung P. Or, kung halimbawa, ang ibinigay sa inyo ay yung column ng P, then fill out ninyo yung P. Saka ninyo isosolve yung rate. Or, whatever the case may be. Okay? Or whichever the case may be. So, that's all for now. Please do visit my channel and watch the other videos that I have with regards to solving math problems, particularly percents. Kagaya ng sinabi ko, it would be better for you to watch first yung video about proportion and percents. Okay? Kasi doon nag-umpisang gamitin natin yung proportion equation. Okay? That's all for now. God bless and stay safe. Bye!